his Banelings and Lings to the back, and he's gonna move in right now with those Lings, but those siege tanks are gonna do a lot of damage. It doesn't matter, they're way too many Banelings.
All the Banelings. That was such a great play, man. He went in from the back and from the front and was able to take out all of that bio, leaving it just for these Mutalisks to clean up that Thor and to clean up these Vikings and get the rest of this Terran infestation out of here.
Wow, that game the game just swung over in Naugrim's favor. That is why he's as good as he is, and he's famous because he knows what he's doing. A command center finally going up. And RMDX deciding, I'm gonna go for the gold, but you know what? Naugrim has a 4th, and that Banshee is trying to run away with 9 kills. It runs out of cloak and it dies, man. It runs out of energy right as it was about to go far, and there's a drop incoming from RMDX. I don't know where he's going with this. Has he spotted that expansion?
He has not, but no, it looks like he's going the long way around, and he's going to do some scouting along with that. Now, will these Mutalisks be able to find that dropship before it, in fact, takes out this expansion?
It doesn't seem likely, man. The Mutalisks are flying around all over the map, except where they should be. But you know what? There's a Spore Crawler there. And how fast is RMDX's reactions? Not fast enough.
No!
That's gonna drop. Oh my god!
Oh wow!
That's big.
That was the money kill.
Loss.
That was the money kill. And look at this. Let's take a look at their income right now. We do see that RMDX has a superior income currently, over about 1,000 more per minute coming in than Naugrim himself. But Naugrim does not have this high yield and is in fact saving it for later, and is throwing down this second expansion, or this, sorry, not second, but 4th base and his 3rd expansion. Now we do see these Mutalisks still poking around, trying to get a feel for what's going on, seeing the turn, seeing the high yield, seeing all those mules. Uh-oh, here we go. A bunch of Banelings, and when I say a bunch of Banelings, I mean 36 Banelings and 47 Lings here. Let's see if they move forward.
The Marines are going to spot them, but how much damage are they going to do? Not much. They decide to pull back. Are the Banelings going to come in? Yes, they are. They're coming in right now. Are they going to try and take that down? He's going right for that command center. That's a very smart move. He decides, you're not going to have any income, man.
That planetary fortress
stay on 2 bases.
Gets owned. And we do see level 2 armor and carapace and attack upgrade going down for the melee attack, and adrenal glands going down now that the layer has finished. So we're gonna have some cracklings out here today. Greater Spire morphing now as well. Broodlords, cracklings, banelings. What else do you need, man? What else do you need? Because, you know, I'll tell you, Naugrim is getting all of that and more. And we're seeing the Infestors also be out with the extra energy. And they will be able to lay that fungal growth just as they are spawned. And I do like this creep spread that's starting to amass here for Naugrim.
Wow. Look at the vision of the map, man. Naugrim sees everything on the map. And he's sending a link to every expansion. He wants to make sure that there are no ninja expansions or any other type of expansion. RMDX deciding he's going to move out with this little measly force at this stage of the game. Mutants are going to poke in. Just say, hey, how you doing? And then they're going to pull back out. Just to delay, just to make him a bit nervous. But you know what? There's so much stuff from Naugrim. And he's going to try and get the surround again, is he? No, he just decides, once you move in, then you're going to die. He is going to go for the natural. It seems very likely. He's got a force there. Once he goes in for that second natural, again, it's going to be really bad. Elevator drop, but you know what? It's too late. Naugrim decides to pull back. He's not going to go and kill that
and the fungal growth is so mean, man. A bunch of Marines just lose their lives as they explode due to the mold that was covering their bodies. We do see also more and more Marines trying to move out, trying to move forward. RMDX sieging his tanks up all around. We're going to see some interesting play here from Naugrim, as he is going to need to continue to defend this. As this is all going down, he is attacking from the back with some Banelings, Zerglings, and Infestors. As he gets onto the creep, these Zerglings and Cracklings do so much damage against these tanks. They attack so fast. It looks like they will take out the rest of those Terran units, and Naugrim going for yet another expansion as he starts to take over the whole map.
Yeah, this is not looking good for RMDX. He's got 67 workers, but he's basically mining off 2 bases, and one of them doesn't need that many workers. He's way oversaturated on his goal, building a command center, but he won't be able to defend it at this stage. There are a couple of Marines and a Viking hanging out there waiting to die. They're going to be the sacrificial Marines and Viking.
That's right.
And couple of siege tanks, unsieged, several Marines. I don't see a way back into the game for RMDX. He did a lot of damage early on. He did not. He overextended himself later in the game, and it's ended up killing him in the long term. And right now, he's just placing down. Wow, look at this. He's lifted his orbital from his main base.
That's right, he has.
To his third, and he has a second
there are no minerals left, and this refinery is just about out of gas, so it seems worth it. But I don't know, man. This doesn't look good. Here's a bunch of rolling, bouncing, pussing banelings, as well as some
they're
cracklings.
Gonna come in right now.
Oh God,
that
this
tank is
bad.
unsieged. I think we're gonna see the GG any second now. I seriously doubt that RMDX is gonna save this game for much longer. Is he gonna fungal growth that command center? He decides,
no,
it's not worth it.
He fungal growth the SCVs there, though. But we do see RMDX moving forward now as the Banelings do take out a lot of those Marines. The Thor's still moving forward, ever heavy metal, as well as Naugrim getting those Broodlords out finally and getting them ready. More Corruptors are on their way to make more Broodlords here for the Swarm. We do see another land of the command center here, and let's take a look at that unit counting station. We see 54 SCVs compared to 79 drones. So 79 drones for Naugrim right now, as well as it looks like, you know, Naugrim finally harvesting a lot of drones off of that expansion, all the way harvested out in his main, all the way almost harvested out in his natural expansion. Now it's just up to his ninja expansions, and look at this, he's taking a ninja gold standard.
Yeah, he's taking everything, man. He's taking everything but his own gold standard right now.
Yeah, that's right.
He's refusing to go there. Broodlords are on the field, and none have been spotted yet. This is going to be very rude and painful.
And here come the Broodlords.
RMDX.
Four of them moving forward. They're going to start to do some heavy long-range damage to these Thors as they get distracted. And a scan goes down to reveal these Broodlords. That turret doing some damage as well. But these Broodlings, man, they're just so mean. And look at this.
I know.
Here come the Corruptors to take out those Vikings. More Corruptors on the way. Neural Parasite also on the way. And level 2 attack upgrade for the melee is being upgraded as well. I'd say that
SCV's trying to repair those Thors, but
I'd say this is as good as over, man. I mean, Naugrim is taking over half of the map. He's taking out every expansion that gets thrown down known to RMDX, and there's nothing that RMDX can really even do at this point. He's trying as hard as he can to stay in the game, but it's going to be very, very difficult struggle here as his base starts to get attacked by the Broodlords and Corruptors.
Yeah, food difference is 73 right now, 75 right now, and it's not looking good. One Broodlord goes down, but you know what? There's so many Corruptors on the field, and only one Viking remains. A second Viking is out. Those tanks are doing much more damage to his own base than they are to those Broodlings. Two Vikings gonna go and try and engage, but the Corruptors are gonna come back. Marines are going to try and do something about this, but they can't because they just got fungaled, man.
Oh, man.
More links coming in.
They got fungaled up.
Destruction, man. You know what? This is what the Swarm does best.
That's right.
Swarm your enemies. Just attack with everything you have and keep reinforcing. He doesn't need... Look at that money he has.
As well. That's right. He's got enough to send all of our kids to college. And... man, oh
plus
man.
Plus a 200 army.
That's
He's basically got a 400 army at this stage. It's not even a 300 army. Fungal trying to go down, but failing. And he's basically contained the Terran. Command center floating, just hang out on the left side of the map. Broodlord is moving in for those Thors right now. And they're going to take them down really fast. One Thor is about to fall. He's half health. Although they're upgraded 3-3, they're not going to be able to do a lot of damage.
And they need a target fire. They're not. They're not even target
Thor
firing.
Comes down. Once that third Thor goes down, we're gonna get the GG very soon, man. I don't think.
Yeah, these Broodlords are gonna spell disaster for everything in RMDX's base. I'd say RMDX might as well just throw out that GG, because no amount of Vikings is going to save him from the destruction that awaits, because look at all these infestors that are back here. More banelings can morph, and I'll tell you, there's so many freaking production structures here, so many layers, so many hatcheries, that he's just, Naugrim's going to be able to reinforce everything he wants to, no matter what time of the game it is. So there it is. RMDX throws out the good game, and Naugrim takes the win. So with Naugrim taking the win there, he moves forward, and we get a Zerg victory here. 1 second, guys. Zerg victory, there you go. What a game.
This is my world.
Yeah, that was quite impressive, man.
The evolution
I got tired just seeing
continues.
so many Zerg units. That's just wrong.
Yes, that was the swarm, and that's what's gonna happen to you if you play me, man. I'll tell you.
We can have a show match if you want.
No, I need my new mouse to come in before that happens. Anyways, it looks like I do have another invite here.
You know what I'll do, right?
What? What will you do?
Marines, man.
Yes. Who would have guessed you would go with Marines? And
Yeah,
it looks
so,
like we're going to have Aerox against Adelscott here. And Fire Silver, are you ready for this, man? Fire Silver, you got your mic around? You sound like you're muted. Well, I don't hear you at all, so.
I think Fire's getting
Yeah, my
a drink or
headset's
something.
bugging up there.
Oh,
So,
he's back.
yes. For some reason, when you put the headset up, it auto-mutes.
Gotcha.
And you put it down, it sometimes doesn't auto-mute itself. But yeah, we are here.
All right.
And we're ready to get this underway. Adelscott, big fan of him myself. He's a very, very good Protoss player. And likes his upgrades. So it'll be interesting to see what he does on this map. Terminus Re, the GSL and ESL modified version. So this goes underway right now.
That's right. With the countdown started, we get ready to go on Terminus Re. Welcome, everybody, and thanks for joining us here at Imbalance.tv, where everything is Imba. I am MC Dust. With me is my friend Fire Silver. We've got Aerox against Adelscott on Terminus Re here, or Terminus SE, I should say, actually. And with that being said, you guys are watching the Go4SC2 Cup number 99. What do you think, Fire Silver?
Yep, going to be a good game, I'm hoping. And I'm hoping to see some very heavy macro here from Adelscott. That's kind of his style, He does play a very macro-focused PVT, and he's got to use that to his advantage. We do see him spawning in very close ground by the looks of it. We do have Aerox spawning as the red Terran up in the north position, or the 12 o'clock position, and down at the 9 o'clock we have Adelscott spawning as the orange Protoss. So we will see what Adelscott will do, and what kind of build he will be going for to open with, as well as the Aerox. And he's going to place that 9 pylon next to his Nexus, slightly close to that of SB and Geyser, so usual, and Aerox placing his supply depot in a similar position. So interesting to see when both players will decide to scout. It looks like Adelscott will not be scouting on 9, quite possibly after he throws his gateway down. And Aerox just finishing up that supply depot now, and looks like he's going to go scout with that. So Aerox is going to do the slightly earlier scout, or maybe not. Maybe he will go and throw down his barracks right now near his ramp. Definitely wants to get out with some Marines very, very quick to deny scouting. And there goes the scouting SCV finally out of the base, past the neutral supply depot, and Adelscott throwing down a 14 gateway, so going with a very economical opener. And yep, nothing more to say here. Terminus Re, very, very nice map.
Well,
and
actually,
we'll
it's
see
Terminus
how
SE, because there are a little bit of changes, I believe, on this map. I don't really have the changes categorized here, so I can't really go over them. But we will see this go down as there is as the gateway finishes up. No scout as of yet coming down from Adelscott. So Adelscott opting to go for a little bit of a later scout and use his probes for eco or economy here. Now the SCV scout will go in the clockwise positioning.